Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
There we go.
Oh, now it says.
Oh no. I wonder if. Wait, I think we're good.
Oh, look, we're live now. I see us.
Okay, we're good. That's me typing. So hey, we're live now. What's up? How you doing, everybody? Jesus.
Oh, now it says.
Okay, so it's it's like delayed on YouTube. So like, don't look at YouTube. It's just
Who, me? Oh, what's up, guys?
Holy
Randy,
hell.
we got Daniel. Oh man, what's up? We got Richard Crush. We got this weirdo with his hearts.
Whew.
And we got TV. How's everybody doing today?
What's up, everybody?
Are
Yeah.
we hey Mrs. Vina?
That click clown is me typing. That's my keyboard.
Hey, there's Brian. So we were just talking about you, Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Just letting everybody just started my colonoscopy prep. Entertain me, please.
That I was just I may have to do that myself. Apparently when you
Apparently
eat
you're old.
something, you're not immediately supposed to have to go to the bathroom. But apparently, I have that problem.
Do you have a gallbladder?
Yeah, I have all my parts.
What? This is my bro right there.
Oh, what's up?
He's an OG peaker.
Mm.
So it's been a week, guys. It's been a week. So
Seriously.
the title of the show is Shopify Horrors. Brad Pate, my dude. What's up, Bradley? His beard is just
It's pretty big.
Man, makes me jealous. There's the tactical Santa. Brian says they're a pain in the ass, Chris. He's had 3.
Wow.
Man.
Don't they put you under for that?
Kind of, sorta, like local.
Oh no, I want to be knocked out. I don't want to be conscious at all.
Yeah, you're not awake.
Yeah, I don't want to be awake. Not at all. Well, basically, dealing with Shopify is like getting a colonoscopy. Maybe, I don't know.
Wait, does Vato have a rinse? I mean, shouldn't Dan B have? Well, Dan B must be on your channels. I don't see him on mine. Yeah, because I'm on Dad Beards. I don't know. Musky Jim, what's up? It's another one of my buddy pals.
Cool. Good. Gather everybody because
Dan's got a rinse. Yeah, so
everybody share it out, gather because we have to tell you guys what's going on and everything like that. So it's best if everybody was here. That way we don't get questions on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the prep is bad.
Prep that's bad.
You got to drink that nasty stuff.
What's the prep? I don't know.
You drink like this gallon of poop juice. It's not fun.
Oh really?
Just smoke a fatty.
Hey, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't. That's too. I'm still too awake for that. I mean,
you know that movie Shop of Horrors? This is Shopify of Horrors.
Shopify Horrors. Yeah.
So let's just get into it, right? So you guys last week, you guys were with us last week, and we talked about how Shopify basically hijacked Dad Beards, and like that's basically what it was like a hostile takeover, but the hostility was their non-communication. Like they just did it. Like they didn't say, "Hey, by the way, we don't like the way you look today." They just said, "Hey, this is our website." So last week, I did a second round of ID verifications, and I've been waiting for the follow-up email since. And I've communicated with them multiple times, and it's always the same thing. Oh, we'll email you. Which they don't email you. They don't. And if they do, they email you to the ones that you can't access anymore, just so they can say they did. So Frankie J, my man.
Frankie J.
So now the update is they took our site totally from the store on their end from active to inactive. And I can't even access Dad Beards at all. Yeah. Jonnie can't access it. I can't access it.
Like nothing. It's like it doesn't exist anymore.
And when we bought the domain, we bought it through Shopify. So in order to transfer the domain to another host, I have to access my account through Shopify, and I can't. So when I reached out to them on Monday, was the same thing. Oh, we'll email you, right? So here it is Wednesday, and we're kind of like giving it till Friday to figure it out. But Jonnie and I have made some decisions, and do you want to say what the decision is, but not what the decision is? Like tell them what we're going to do, but not exactly what's happening?
Yeah, we don't have to go into super detail, but like just,
Yes. So here's what's going to happen. We could keep Dad Beards, but the new domain would have to be the Dad Beard, no S, because I'd have to buy new. That's the only domain variation available. And we just thought that was too weird. Like it just didn't feel normal to us.
Yeah, it don't sound right.
So we chit-chat back and forth, and we decided that if we were ever in the future going to contemplate rebranding or updating the brand, it entails a lot of work. So I told Jonnie, I said, well, basically everything involved in a rebrand, we're at now. We have to, from scratch, build the website. I had to with payment stuff and shipping, like everything. The only thing we don't have to do is make products. Everything else I have to redo. All the information on our store, the characters, stories for each dad, gone.
Yeah.
Website description stuff, gone. I'd have to do it all over again. So we decided that we're going to let Shopify have Dad Beards, and I'm going to make a t-shirt that says F Shopify because that's how I feel. And we're not going anywhere. It just, Dad Beards is going to die. We're going to let Shopify hold them hostage in whatever cave that they hold dads hostage in. And we're rebranding, renaming a whole new side of it, keeping the sense, just changing the look of the company on a new host, new domain, more control. And we don't want to say what it is, but we really think, and I think we're more excited about this concept than we were Dad Beards. So I think you guys are going to be happy with it. Now, herein lies the problem. And this is why Brian says, oh, crap.
Yeah.
So we have this lovely, lovely country gentleman named Brian who filmed a review for us. And we have other ones who've done reviews. His is just done and not posted yet. He did all this work, but the brand's going away. So we're going to be reaching out to Brian to kind of see what we can do to, like, maybe you can have the first, because the scents are the same, but you'll have a new look. The products are going to be the same.
They're probably,
but the look's going to be different.
Yeah, the blend, the butters, all that stuff, the scents. Yeah, it's going to be the same. It's just because it's already made already. Like I have tons of stuff here made already. So it's just going to be like taking off old labels and putting on the new labels. And that's pretty much it,
Yeah. Which will make, instead of me trying to like recreate the Dad Beard site, to me, it's putting all that, it's going to take me a few weeks. It's easier just to put that work into something new or try to recreate something I already did. So, so we're going to have a new look. It's going to be, you're going to have you're going to have collectors. Like whoever has now is going to have collector's items. But the scents are going to stay the same. Our process is going to stay the same. Our visions are going to stay the same. We really think you're going to dig the way it's going to look.
Yeah.
So, and if anybody in the chat has a pending review for us, hold off, and we will without question, send you the new versions of everything when we have them available. When we're ready to relaunch, because now we have to pause. Like, we can't take orders for dad beards. Like, there's impossible, no way, to take an order for dad beards. I mean, it's not like we don't have a lot of merch and shit just laying around that we can't use now. So yeah, we can't take orders. If you type in dad beards into the internet, you get nothing. Like, it's almost like, I feel like it's a terrorist attack, right? I really do. I feel like somebody, like, it's a bad dream. Like, because we don't know why this happened.
Yeah, no,
There's
it was
no answers.
Racking our brains on figuring out like how it happened and why did they shut it down before we can essentially do anything about it. Because by the time he told me what was up and what he needed, and from the time it took me to get everything together, and then find out if it was a scam or not, because to me it sounded like a scam in the beginning, but it was legit from Shopify.
Oh, let me pause Jonnie here. So I text Jonnie, hey, this is what I need from you. He proceeds to ask me 300 damn questions. Like, I'm like, bro, just send me the damn copy of your photo ID so I can send it to these guys. Instead, he asked me all these questions. So by the time Jonnie realized it wasn't a scam, Shopify said, well, F you, buddy. You're done.
Yeah, but it was like in the same night. It wasn't even like a day later. It was like the same. It was like the same night. It was minutes. It was like maybe 20 and a half, maybe a half hour tops.
So, Richard, do you have an order pending? If you have an order that you made within the last couple weeks that you did not get,
I sent his.
Send a copy of the email. Did you send Richard's out?
Yeah, Richard Crush. I have it.
Because Jonnie just sent all the pending packages we had out.
Yes, the one he sent it to me in oh shit.
Did you not send his out?
Yeah. I have the thing.
Okay.
I thought I was sharing the screen for a second here.
Oh no, so it's shipped out. So you'll be good.
Yeah, so because he sent it to me through IG, and I have it. Yeah.
Yeah. So a few weeks is at minimum. So now we have to create a new logo, which I don't think is going to be that hard. Send our artist about 500 flowers and beg for his mercy for all the work he put into everything he's done, and put in for the stuff that we have artwork that he designed for us for new releases that we can't use now, and he puts in hours. So so anyways, hopefully he doesn't, I mean, he's watching, so hopefully he doesn't hate us. We didn't have this answer when I talked to him earlier today. Jonnie and I, before the stream, we were chatting for about 40 minutes and I just laid it out saying, hey, this is the process. If we were ever going to consider changing anything, this is the time, because I am not doing this stuff again. I am not rebuilding another brand or site. Like, we need it. If we're going to make any changes, let's do it now. And then we were like, you know what? Let's shoot some ideas off. And I think the second idea that came out of our mouths was like light bulb. So, well, unless Jonnie has another version of that story, but that's kind of how I interpreted it. You live over there, Jonnie?
Yeah. No, I was thinking of how we could do what Jason's asking, and it kind of like threw me off.
So a temporary site would be paid. So the easiest way would be if you wanted something that we have in the current form that it's in, you could DM Jonnie, and then you could PayPal us whatever the cost is going to be. We have a general idea what shipping is going to cost, so we can give you a roundabout, and then if it's a little bit, we'll lowball you. So if it's less, then we'll just cover it with the rest of the, if we tell you $4 for shipping, if it's $4.85, then we'll eat the 85 cents, right? So, because it's in the product.
Generally, everything I shipped was like around $8. It was
well, because you shipped it without the discount, like, because you didn't have the discount stuff.
Shopify gives you a discount shipping.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
If somebody really wanted something, contact us and we'd figure it out. We would figure it out.
But like in reality, what's going to happen? Just everything's going to stay the same. The only thing that's really changing is the look, the brand, and like all the art and labels.
Yeah,
But
we just
blend,
take the old labels off, put
scents,
new labels on.
yeah, blend,
Because it's
scents, butters, wash. That's all staying the same. The products are essentially they're staying exactly the same how they are.
yeah, because there's no reason to change it. And we had the
Yeah,
discussion like it's our product. It's not like it's somebody else's. We just bought from them and put new label. No, it's our. We
yeah,
created it.
yeah. Everything's here. Like,
We just have to rename them and like come up with a new purpose for like this is why this scent's called this, which is not going to be hard. We're pretty creative folks, but
yeah,
I mean we created a whole new brand in 45 minutes, so
yeah,
or less than that. But so we could do it. But yeah, this is So anything that got sent since the site issues, you won't have tracking information because we don't have like it's not an automated. Jonnie went to the post office, bought postage, and said, "Hey, ship this to Fred," and they put it. Here's $8. Send it to Fred. That's kind of how that happened. I mean, I don't know if there's a real Fred, but you know what I mean.
I think the only one who got tracking was Chris because I was like, let me test this out, and then when I did it, and Chris didn't get the tracking email that the label was created, I said, oh, I must have did it wrong, and then I never did it again. No. It was my first one I did was Chris, and then I said, I have his email, let me put it in there, and then he didn't get it. I asked him, did you get a tracking email because I just printed the label, and he said no. So I was like, okay, maybe I did it wrong, so let me just hold off and not trying to do that.
Yeah, so
I have a list of everything of everybody I sent. I have their packing labels, their shipping labels saved to my computer. So
all right. So here's right. We could be angry with Shopify, and like trust me, we're not happy with Shopify.
No.
But at the end of the day,
I mean, if I see a Shopify employee, it's on site.
We were presented with a problem. We were offered zero solutions from their end. They still, and you can't call them. Google their phone number and then call them. And you let me know what you get. Because their phone, when you call them, it says, we're no longer handling phone support. Please contact our customer support online. So,
we can still use them.
Oh, we can still use the negative.
We can still use the negative. Yeah, we can still use him.
So, yeah. So we could. All right, later, Dino. Appreciate you, dude. Don't run. We can walk fast. Don't have to run. Okay. There you go. So we could just be like, oh, poor us. Shopify's evil, all this stuff, and just be stuck. Or we can pivot, which we're doing, and just bite the bullet. It's going to cost us a little bit to
redo
what we're doing.
Not to mention the amount of money that was spent on the actual Shopify website and all that stuff. Like, because Shopify's not free. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a free service.
So the website templates, Shopify calls them themes, and they have a few free themes, but they suck. They're not great. So you buy themes that are designed by creators, the people who create website stuff. Our theme was $350. So we paid $350 just to have our website look the way it did and be able to change things and update it. So that's gone, right? All the money we pay them every month. I mean, that's obviously you pay them monthly to have the service, so that's gone. But still, it's just yes. So
it feels like it's wasted because like just the way it was shut down and like the absolute zero help from their tech support is unbelievable. Like
that's the part I think that bothers me the most.
Yeah, I have a hard time like understanding that whole process. Like it's like it's like if you keep asking me about like your beard oil and I keep telling you, well, just keep looking out for that tracking email, and you never get a tracking email like ever. And that's it. And then you never get your oil, and then I take your money for the oil. Yeah. That's essentially like what happened.
And then I turn the website off and you can't find us.
Yeah. And then we just ghost you completely. Like, we disappear with your money.
Like, I'll be honest, like it feels like someone shot my dog almost. Like it feels like someone stole something from me. Like, because they did. And the thing is, when you buy your domain, you own it. You pay for it, right? You own that domain. I can't even get our domain transferred because I can't get anything access. And that, so it's seriously like we just got hijacked. So instead of spending more energy on that, we're just, like Ross said when he's putting the couch and friends up the stairs, pivot. So we're just gonna pivot, and we're gonna. Facebook page has got to change. The group's got to change.
Yeah.
YouTube names got to change. So, I mean,
it's so much stuff, man.
Oh, but you know what?
It's crazy.
I think I can speak for both of us that the new version is going to be better. I really do. I think people will like it.
Yeah. Just talking about it and like looking up like sample like art stuff and getting just inspiration from stuff like I was like this is cool. I like this a lot. It's cool. So like I hope you everyone. I know everybody. I know people will dig it. I just know.
Yeah. So how's your guys' week? And this is funny because I'll text Jonnie, hey, I contacted Shopify, let them know that we need help transferring domain. Guess what they said? We'll email you. He goes, what? They'll email us.
And and like literally anything you guys can think of, like how to contact them or anything that we could have done on our own, we've done. Like, I went on the chat with them and pretended like I was Gary and all that stuff and saying, hey, I just want to really need to get my store back up and running and all that stuff. And they just kept saying, well, there's nothing we can really do. We can't give you a time frame on anything, and you just have to wait for our email. And I was like, well, the email's locked out. And she goes, oh, well, give us an alternate email. So I gave an alternate email. There was I tried everything. Like, I literally asked them, so everything that can be done has been done. And then they just told me, oh, wait for that email. I wanted to go through the screen. If I had the power to go through the screen, I would have went through the screen and killed that guy.
Yeah. And this is the bad thing is they're a company based in Canada, but their customer service is out of India. I'm like, where do we got to go? Tell me where to go, and I'll go talk to them.
I'll take the trip to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole situation.
Black mask on.
No, Shopify's not going out of business. I promise you
that. They're stealing enough money from people that they'll be in business.
Yeah, they're a multi-bazillion-dollar business. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Man, what was I gonna say?
Oh, Mark, believe me, if I could, I would. Aluminum bat.
What did you say? Oh. So what Jason was saying is, if I knew someone that could take that kind of litigation on, and if I had the money, we would. I don't have the money to fight that.
And they know it too. That's why like they don't care, because like they know like small business that the people, the owners, don't have the money to do all that stuff and the time and the energy. Man, it's
but here's also the dilemma. So there's one other major website host. There's a lot of them, but there's one major one that is in the better of the realm of these guys. So I asked Jonnie, he's like, well, do we go with them or do we create a new Shopify store? And he's like, are you kidding? I'm like, man, I'll be honest, Shopify, it's easier. But then part of me is like, why give them more money? Because what if it happens again? Then we're stuck, and I ain't doing this again.
What if we do that, and all of a sudden they sort out the dad beards thing, and and they fix it? It just took them a month or two, What I'm saying?
Well, and they may fix it. Hell, next week we might be halfway done with the new stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh, look, here's your store back." And at this point, I'm done with it. Like I'm past it.
So if they don't get it sorted by Friday, that's Friday's the point of no return. So they have until Friday to fix it. And even if because
I'm kind of already too into the new idea for it to be. Right. You know what I mean? Like, right. Thank you. But yeah, so Sack Suds is staying. The name Sack Suds is not going anywhere. Just so you guys are aware. So Sack Suds is synonymous with Jonnie and I.
Yeah, it's trademarked.
Right? It's called first use. So we're good with that. So Sack Suds is staying. Freaking Chris. But yeah, so that's So hold on. So Vata sounds like the Shopify guys, right? Like asking the questions they already know the answers to. So this is the thing. Jonnie and I have no idea how or why this happened. When we contact, how many people we've talked to now? 30 people. Shopify.
Oh, yeah.
None of them know how or why any of this is happening, and they can't tell us. They can't even. And I told the guy, I'm like, it would take a 5-minute phone call to be like, hey, you messed up my shit. Okay, cool, we'll fix it. Here's a button, click, click, click.
Yeah.
They can't even do that. They can't. Well, we don't understand the problem. I'm like, well, that makes two of us because I don't understand the problem either.
It's like smacking your head against a wall, trying to make your headache go away. It's like
Vato. Man, see, I scratch so much, I have no hair.
Try not to think about it too much.
Used to have long hair.
You could have an aneurysm. Right? You try to think about it too much. You try to rationalize it.
Like Jonnie and I used to have like Fabio locks of hair, but we scratched all our hair up.
My beard was black before this started.
Yeah, I had no gray. I was fully colored, no gray. But so that's where we're at with it. How was your guys' week?
Oh,
good, I hope. Jonnie, how was your week besides this?
No, my week was all right. I was just I'm more like frustrated with my job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I could just not go back there ever again, I'd probably be a way happier man. And it's not even the work that's hard or anything like that, or they're asking me to do anything immoral or anything like that. It's just the people that work there are really, really annoying.
Yeah. Man, I don't. So for me, for my job, I don't get frustrated at work, and I think that frustrates people around me because they want to like be angry about things and stress out, and I'm like, I don't get stressed out because at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do, right? Like with the Shopify thing, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
you go to work. Oh, this ain't going. I'm like, okay. I mean, are we breathing? Are we alive? Can we function? Yeah. Then you know what? We'll figure something out. We'll move forward, and that's it. Like, there's no. And you know what's funny? If this would have been a year or two ago, I might have reacted totally different. I might have lit the world on fire, right? Yeah, Chris, we already know you're getting the butt scrub. Yes, your week is going great. I mean, you being 130 years old, I'm surprised you.
This is his first one.
Had one already.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But yeah, so
he wasn't alive.
My work is great.
Yeah, he was alive when they first invented the procedure. So yeah, it's surprising.
Let's see. So here's the thing, Jason. Like, could we easily just said, you know what? Screw it. Let's just not mess with it. Let's just be done. We could. But there's no reason to do that. I mean, Jonnie and I actually enjoy doing this. Like, we're having fun. I mean, like I said, I came back for the right reasons, and Jonnie joined for the right reasons. So I think we can have more fun with the new direction. I think it's going to be a lot cooler than you guys are anticipating. And I don't, without thinking too hard, I don't think anyone's, I mean, I'm sure people have like aspects of kind of what we're thinking, but nothing truly like what we're thinking. Like the full brand. I'm sure people like dabbled in some stuff, but not fully. Mark said it, so then his one of his boys, I won't say his son's name, but was diagnosed with epilepsy, so that kind of sucks. I mean, that doesn't kind of suck, that does suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to use. So who has Sax Suds? Anybody in the chat's had it, used it? You got my son Kellen uses it because I need to clean my balls, Dad. I'm like, oh. See, he just yelled, "My balls need clean."
My balls need cleaning. Oh man, I was just thinking, like, the only downside of rebranding is that we probably will have to raise the prices a little bit.
No.
Come on, Gary.
No. I mean, I know you're trying to be funny.
You could have let it go a little bit. Like
I couldn't let that go. Because that was my hard line, like, hey.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Joking, guys.
So it's going to be 1201, right? So instead of $12, it's 1201.
I was gonna do it even 14, but okay, 12. Sorry.
1214. There you go.
No, it even 14. Even 14.
Oh, even 14. No.
14 all across the board. We can add one more carrier oil to it and then jack up the price, and then there you go. I'm just waiting for that to hit the $9.99. All right.
No, we're actually gonna have to hike it up to $19.99
Yeah,
to afford to buy all the flowers for our artists who we're gonna ask to draw us the new shit.
I know, right? Muffin baskets, edible arrangements.
You know what? We'll have to have this discussion offline. But I think we might want to bring our artist on as a partner for all the work that he's going to be doing. I think we might, because we had that discussion like for future thoughts, but we might need to have that discussion. Because at this point, if he drove over here and kicked both their asses, I'd understand. But so that artwork that he just sent us, that we asked him to design for himself, you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
We could use that. We just have to change a little bit to meet some of the vibe of the new brand, but we could still use that. Tell your artist to kiss your ass. Oh, you know what? Dude, we already have squalane in them butters.
Yeah.
And it's squalane, right? If anyone uses squalane, you don't want squalene in anything. There's an A, not an E. But yeah, so some of these guys, I think Richard said he had a good week. Anybody do anything great this last weekend or since we last talked?
I went to the casino. I went to
That's right, you won money.
Yeah, I went to the casino and I took my birthday money because every year my parents give me money for my birthday. They always give me like $100 for my birthday. So
we can't Shade. I'm sorry, Johnny. Keep talking. We'll talk after Shade.
Yeah, we can't.
We didn't reveal it yet.
Yeah, so I took that $100 and I was like, all right, I told my wife, I said, you got 50 and I got 50. We ain't gonna make it happen, and 100 ain't gonna happen at all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I gamble, because I don't go any. I don't, I have done that. I've blown like hundreds and hundreds of dollars in the casino and stuff like that. But now, like, the way I do it, it's just like, this is what we got. We don't get it done in this bit, then that's it. I turned 42, so.
You're old.
Yeah, I am old. So like, I put my $20 into the first slot machine. Well, I didn't, not the first one. Like, I walked around, I kind of felt them out. I looked at them. I looked at the payouts. I looked at the bet, because like, there's a strategy to it, to slot machines, even though people say there's no strategy, it's all random. But there is a strategy to slot machines. And the strategy paid off. And my first $20 I hit like more money than, than I spent on the weekend, and then I hit, and I was able to cover my tires that I, spontaneously.
Did you win enough to cover my tires?
No, if I could, I would give it to you.
No, I would. So apparently Shade was missing out on about the first 35 minutes of our stream, even though he did pop in and say hello. So we'll have to have a conversation afterwards, Shade, unless you want to go back and watch. But Shade already knows about the Shopify issue, so we essentially had to come to a decision to be really awkward and have stupid domain name that doesn't make any sense, or just say, you know what, let's just, if we're already putting in all this work that's going to take to redo this stuff, let's just start from scratch as far as branding goes and just do something different. And we landed on something I think we can both, I think you can too, both really get behind, and we think it'll fit us better, and I think it'll fit the customers better. Well, see, don't make me feel like a jerk, Shade. I know who you're talking about too. I hope he's doing well.
Oh no!
But how did we know you're doing that? Because you popped in and said hi. So if you missed it, how do I know? Thanks, Shade. Now I feel like
that's what he was doing before he came into the live. Oh, so sorry to hear that.
I know the friend he's talking about. He's talked about it before.
I wanted to see if there was any kind of artwork that would give a hint to our idea, but there isn't.
Mark, you're fired.
I don't want to.
Mark, you're fired. I don't know how to share a screen without making it look all weird again. So.
Punk Beard Co. Yeah.
No, it's not Punk. No. Mark, you're fired.
I mean, they have like what's that one beer company that's called like Pussy Juice or something like that?
What?
There's a beard company that's called that.
Called what?
I think it's called Pussy Juice.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'm just Googling it now just to make sure. Oh my God, that's a question. Is it good for beards?
You're funny.
It does not discolor. Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, this is an actual topic of conversation. We need to do some peer studies to see if that.
No, you're gross. I'm trying to find. I found something here. You know what? Let me see if I could do this.
It does make it softer, but it's not long lasting.
What?
It makes your beard softer, but it's not long lasting. I kind of feel that's accurate.
No. You don't get to put your butt wherever the hell you want it.
Mark knows. Mark knows. He knows.
Mark don't know.
Oh man! Come on, there's a bunch of bearded guys in the chat.
It's a bunch of what?
That's right, Reg. That's right. He's like, yeah, I'll take one for the teams for science, right?
You guys are nasty. Nasty, I say.
I like it. He said, fine.
Oh, hold on, I'm trying to add a picture. All right, there. Does that help, Johnny?
Yeah. P Juice Beer Co. That's right. I think Gary's face is just. He's like, no. He's like, absolutely not.
You guys are too much for me.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at it. You know what I'm saying?
You guys.
I like all these.
Yeah, Shade, we'll be touching base, sure.
Kind of, but like, yeah, let Gary speak to you, like, run by you, like, and we'll have the conversations and stuff like that because it's like more grander than that. Like,
it's much larger than that, but yeah, we got like 3 more viewers. We started talking about Hey, there's speaking of P Juice. there's Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Oh man, what is he watching on?
Facebook.
Oh, we got 2 people on the Book of Face.
Nice.
Yeah. My whole train of thought since you guys started talking about that is just off now. Like,
it's okay.
Yeah. But so who's been using sack suds in here? Come on, who's like?
I use sack suds every day. Use sack
Yeah.
suds. Yeah. I have the mint one, and
You have them both.
I can't use the other one. It's a part of inventory.
Oh.
I don't have an extra one for myself. So
Jason Esser is in here. Jason, I think he's the only one in this chat that has a tester for Beard Vitality Redo. So we don't have a name for it yet.
we don't have a name for it yet. Yeah, he's the only one. Yeah.
Jason, tell everybody what you think about it. And it's not going to be released probably till next fall because it has to be cool. It can't be hot, and I don't think we have time to do it before it gets. Mark, it's like Sandler wood. What's Sandler wood? Adam Sandler wood.
Does the heat from the shower bring out the fragrance more? That's what I want to know.
Does your lady like the way?
Yeah.
Your sack smells.
Because
that sounded bad.
Yeah. No, it's a real thing because I asked my wife the same thing. I'm like, does it smell and like this like the wash, And she goes, yeah, it smells good. I was like, okay, cool.
Right. See, the man has spoken. It's Jason. So Jason used it, and Jason sends us some messages. He's like, "You guys are stupid. This is crazy good.
No, it's
what
good.
Are you guys
it really
doing?"
Is. It's that stuff is awesome.
I
whenever my beard is like has had a rough day or whatever, I wash it and I put that stuff in, and then my beard feels like it's back to life again.
You were a connoisseur of the original.
I have a bunch of it. Yeah, I still have a bunch of it.
How would you compare? I mean, they're two vastly different, especially texture wise.
Yeah,
they're vastly different.
Like the new one is a lot thinner, I feel.
And performance wise, and there's a reason why the newer one isn't the same texture as the other one. And I know why. I don't want to reveal it, but I know why, because some of the ingredients. But yeah, I could tell you.
See, now I'm gonna have to break out a jar of Vitality and then use it, and then take a break for a day or two, and then use the new one and see how different, if it feels different, that much different.
I could tell you if this was the formula that I originally used, I probably would have only been selling that product.
Yeah.
Because
that's it. Yeah. No, it's phenomenal. Like it's crazy good. It's so good.
I need to make some changes to make it a little bit more durable.
Yeah.
So I have to experiment with some stuff because I need to increase the viscosity and how it holds together without changing the result, because I don't want it to be a liquid mess even when it's slightly warm. I know why it's like that, so I'm going to see if I can make some adjustments. It just takes time, and since basically the lab is in Jonnie's house, it's hard for me to do it from afar.
Oh, you got to come down more. It costs.
Yeah,
that's he came down there. It cost you so much. Oh my god.
I'm afraid to, because the last time, my last visit to Jersey cost me like $2,000 between the hotel and tires. And still can't believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying that was nuts. So random.
Dry ice it. No. So it's not about the shipping. It's about
like when you have it at home.
Yeah, if it's like sitting in your bathroom and it's hot.
Yeah, like after a hot shower, it liquefies. Like, cause I have it in my bathroom, And when after I take a shower, it's like it's basically like liquid. So I'll just stick my finger in, and that little bit on the tip of my finger is more than enough to like really get my beard fully covered in the stuff. So that's what I was saying. I was telling the guy that we could put in a tube, like a tube of toothpaste, but it'd be like,
But then when that tube shows up and it's melting on the inside, and you mean that's So we have some fine tuning. We have the beginning of the product and how we want it to perform. Now we have to finalize the end of it. Yeah. Aaron, don't worry, dude, because we are streaming on 3 different platforms at the same time. So there's people on 2 different YouTube channels, but that's why I try to highlight messages so people can see them from all over the place. And I can even do this. So basically, you guys see all the comments as they come up anyway. I mean, kinda. Are you messing with it?
No.
I don't like the way that looks.
We can take the overlay off.
Yeah.
And then do it.
But yeah, so I'm excited for it. I mean, now I'm thinking of a name for it. Will be especially with the new branding. We could probably come up. I'm not calling it pea sauce, so don't suggest that.
I was staying quiet. I wasn't.
You were thinking it. I knew.
I wasn't going down that road.
It was burning in my head. I was like, somebody here is thinking this, and it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. What would we call it? Beard softener? No. Cremo with a K. Beard cremo.
No. Musky Jim.
No, we got.
Jim loves Vitality. Jim.
Yeah. And
he's an AZ, so that shit. The new stuff would end up dehydrated by the time it got to him.
It will. It'll evaporate. It'll just be like residue.
Just add water.
Just add water.
Yeah. Beard fluff.
Ah.
Ooh. We could. You know what? Fuck it. We could scent it like marshmallows and call it fluff.
Yeah. Beard fluff.
You heard that here. First use, we called it.
The thing is, every time, whenever you put something out on a live or whatever, it's potential for a company to immediately just start using it and taking the ideas and stuff like that. That's why it's like to brainstorm ideas on a live is risky.
It's very. That's why we're not telling anybody about the new thing until it's ready. You'll find out when it's ready to go.
When it comes out, and we do like another launch stream,
Now we'll still do these weekly live streams until then, because we have fun connecting with you guys and talking, and this is kind of like fluffer beard butter, fluffer nutter.
Yeah, fluffer butter.
Fluffer butter. So it's time to spend. So Jim, I don't know if you caught it, but we're essentially closed for a while, and then we'll be reopening under a new thing. I don't want to talk about why anymore. I feel like
we always explain it so much. Basically, Shopify sucks, and that's it. It's really out of our control. We tried everything.
We did nothing. I mean,
literally did nothing. Yeah,
somebody opened our front door, walked into our house, and stole our children while we were sleeping. That's kind of that happened. They stole our child.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince was just chilling in the tattoo shop, and someone came in and yanked them out.
I still want some of those stickers.
The name of it should be the cornerstone, a household name. So when it does hit the market, it's what everyone wants. Yeah. Now, Jim, if you do want us to send you some new stuff, I just need your name and address, and you could PayPal. I hate PayPal. PayPal is not going to be an option on the new company because they take so much money.
Yeah, PayPal takes a lot.
Yeah. So. But and think of the apparel that we can have, and it's going to be so rad. It's going to be so rad.
The ideas and the themes and stuff like that is just we could do so much with it. I feel like we can even do more than the dad beard stuff. We could do more with that.
I feel like we can. Yeah, you can Zell it. Zell it. Not Zell. You can't use Zell on the business site, but Oh, Tommy. Here's the update, Tommy. You won $1 million. We'll send it to you in the year 2095.
Congratulations, Tom.
Yeah. Tommy's package should be on the way, if not already, right?
I sent it. Yeah, I sent this too. I sent all.
Because he won the Saki Zuds. I did suggest that name, and Johnny said no.
No, you didn't. You didn't say
I said Rad Dads. I didn't. No, actually, I looked to see we couldn't do it.
You said something else. That I was like, man.
When you read the merch, yeah. And you know what's funny? Ooh, we could actually have an Alley Cat design label under the new brand because Alley Cat fits the name of that too. The name, because an Alley Cat is a blank, so.
Yeah.
You catch what I'm saying? I mean, I don't effing care, Bear. Have you seen this? I love this hoodie, man. It's called I Don't Fucking Care, Bear. See? He's got the F.
We could even do a Dad Beard sub story inside the new site. And then
They got in if I say this it'd give it away. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rad Dads is pretty awesome. I agree, but it's not available.
There's a lot. We could do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I think you're gonna dig it. Alley Cat's actually a symbol of more. It's not just punk. So it's also a symbol like rockabilly. Alley Cat is like a long history. What do you want to call it? Mascot or symbolism?
Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, it's so cold in here. It's like 20 outside. I don't know what's the temperature outside.
26 over here.
22.
And they were calling for some like serious snow. They were like, "Oh, it's going to be 11 inches on Wednesday," and I'm like,
"We were supposed to get 20, and then we got like less than."
Yeah, now we didn't get nothing, but tomorrow they're saying maybe 2 inches. Also, tomorrow all the planets are aligned tomorrow. So when you go tomorrow night, if you're into that, and you like astrology and the planets and stuff, whatever that's called, astrology, yeah. Take a look outside. All the planets are aligned. I don't know if you've seen them, but just know they're out there.
So
they're lining up.
So my friend Aaron, he's a body piercer, so he works in tattoo shops, and he's gotten every logo. He had Chesapeake and Alley Cat logo tattooed.
Oh wow!
So he told me, he goes, "I'm not tattooing any more logos." I'm like, first of all, I never asked, but I'm flattered because he's my brother from another mother that he did that. But yeah, I mean the new one, the new, I think you'll be like, okay.
The new one, you're gonna have like so many choices.
It's cold as balls or sex. It's cold as balls.
Cold as minty sex.
Tingle in your jingle. What are you doing? You like
what?
Don't Apple Pay. You were like doing some weird stuff with like your hoodie and like.
Oh no, I was just because I'm cold. I'm bald and I'm cold.
Do people wear hoodies and a hat like that? That don't make sense. Why would you wear a hoodie and a hat?
Yeah, if it's raining.
Just put your hoodie like this or earmuffs or something. I don't know.
If it's raining, you don't want to get your hat wet.
You put your even got Vince on my water bottle, see? We can still send these stickers out. Just be like, here's this random stickers. Just give it to a guy named Vince. I don't know. It
costs like $5 to send a sheet of stickers. Are you crazy? unless we
Johnny.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we can sell sticker packs.
Nah, I'm gonna just start smashing these around on different poles.
Everybody's like, "What's Vince? What's Vince? Why is it sticky?"
Why is it sticky? You know what's funny? I was thinking, I was like, man, I really want some Doritos, but then I remember I had half of my sandwich left from dinner, so I can have that.
There you go. I didn't have anything to eat yet, and I don't think I'm going to get anything to eat tonight.
No, because you have to be at work at 2 a.m.
No, I have to be at work at 4.
Well, why don't you just get some food and eat now? You can eat while we talk. It's okay.
I have to go upstairs.
These people, I can entertain people while you go.
There's nothing upstairs that is like quick. Everything has to be like, you have to cook. It's going to take at least 15, 20 minutes. So yeah.
Ooh, we should put them in urinals. Put them on urinals.
Hey, put them
you
on
know what?
urinals.
This listen.
We could make targets and say the beard company and make targets and slap them in urinals.
I want to know.
Sorry.
I want to know why. So, in our bathroom, we have the urinals at work. There's piss on the floor under every urinal.
Oh,
how do you miss?
Man,
how do you miss the urinal?
In my old job, I put signs up in the bathroom. I said, "Pee in urinal, not on floor." And then like somebody came out and said, "Pee on the urinal, not on floor." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly what the sign says. Do that. Don't pee on the floor because it's gross. Nobody wants to stand and pee." So yeah.
I don't know how people like. Do you start pissing before you make it to the urinal? I don't get it.
I don't know. Even in an extreme emergency, I mean, maybe you dribble a little bit, but
order a pizza. Well, by the time that pizza comes, we'll be done.
Yeah, by the time that pizza comes, I'll be knocked out. I'm tired already. No, we don't. This is why I told you to make the Walmart order for today, but you didn't listen to me, and now we have no food. No.
If you guys ever get a chance to spend 30 minutes at Johnny's house, I suggest you do it. It is an experience because like him and his wife love each other. Johnny will murder anybody who tries to hit on his wife.
Yes.
But they also don't like each other very much.
It just looks like that. It's the way we.
I mean,
the way
they
we go
love
back
each
and
other.
forth.
Don't get me wrong; they love each other, but I don't think they like each other very much, right?
No,
you don't have to like your wife; you can love her to death.
Worship the ground she walks on.
That's the problem because she.
You have no idea how
she irritates the shit.
I am obsessed with this woman. I've been obsessed with her for the past 20-something years now. It's not going away. I can't even explain it.
But yet you won't go get her vegan muffins from Whole Foods when she asks for them.
No, there's give and take. You know what I mean? Like you can't just at the drop of a hat just do exactly everything she says. But you know what I'm saying?
Johnny's like, I love you. I'm obsessed with you. But I draw the line at fucking muffins.
I'm not driving 15 minutes away so you can have some cupcakes. Sorry.
And you know what's funny? I said I'll go get them.
No, but
we're not gonna go get no damn muffins.
The point was that she was already out there, not far from it, so she wanted to come home. You know what I'm saying? Like she was in the vicinity of the place where she was. She wanted to come home and then me have to go out to go get it when she could have just got it herself. And that's it.
He wants 45 minutes at Johnny's and in Groomsburger. Mark has been talking about your freaking Johnny Groom's Beyond Burgers.
So the next time you come over, I'm going to make you one. Next time you come over, I'm going to make you one. You can have no bun.
I don't want it. He wants it.
I know,
no bun. It's already not meat. So why am I eating it? That's kind of like, hey, you can have a non-meat burger with no buns if you only eat meat. Well, that makes no damn sense.
You know what? Yeah, we'll have a cookout. I'll bring regular burgers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to make one.
I wonder how far. Okay, so he's in upstate New York. So I wonder how far Mark is from your house.
Oh.
How far is Rochester from you?
It's pretty far. It's probably like 2, maybe 3 to 5 hours. I don't know.
Johnny, is you getting her things her love language? Yeah, her love language is Johnny gifting things to her.
Yeah, no, her love language is service. Anything that has to do with service.
Yeah, she didn't want you to get it. She wanted you to get it, Johnny.
I know that.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's funny. Like, I've experienced Johnny with his family. Johnny loves his family. There is no doubt in my mind that Johnny is committed to his wife and his family. However, if he has an opportunity to irritate his wife, he takes it. Like, it's not even like, oh, I didn't mean to piss you off. It's like, what can I do today to piss you off? And then enjoy it and then still love you. Like, I don't live life like that because if I irritated my wife every day, I'd be single or dead. Like, I really don't think my wife would tolerate it.
But the thing is, like, you don't see what she does to me.
But you, knowing what you do to her, you deserve. You really do. You deserve everything.
No.
Because your lack of support for her muffins. She wanted fucking shade. He's like, I'll just look. He's 5 hours from Johnny. If I ever need hey Mark, how far you live from Johnny? Shade. He's 5 hours. Like, damn, bro.
Hey, he got it.
Yeah, I mean, funny thing is, Shade probably knows what color underwear Mark's wearing right now. Just kidding. No, Shade is okay. First of all, let's talk about this. This hasn't popped up on my chat yet. Why is this not on the chat?
What?
His question.
What, the Orioles one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just because it happened a while ago, so I just. But
yeah. So let's talk about this.
Yeah.
You have these, right?
Yeah, I have them. They're so good.
You agree that these are probably the best Oreo flavor that they've ever released?
Yep.
Ever. Better than the original, better than. I don't think there's an Oreo ever released that will top the Post Malone Oreos.
Yeah. I mean,
I will fight on that answer.
The chocolate fudge ones are good, and the tiramisu ones are good.
They're not this good.
But I think these are better because they're like the shortbread flavoring.
What?
It's so good.
My son's calling me a big bag. Fuck you, buddy.
You don't have to eat.
Love you, buddy. Dude, are they not the best?
Yeah, they're. I would say that they're the best Oreo to come out to date. You know?
He knows. Yeah, 5 hours, 10 minutes. But no, those Oreos, they need to make them. You know what's stupid? They're bringing back the birthday cake golden ones, but who cares? And then they're making a different. No, the Oreo Cakesters double fudge one is going to be permanent. The Cakesters I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like Cakesters either.
If they don't make the Post Malone, so I thought the Coke ones were delicious. These make the Coke ones taste like dog biscuits.
I did like the Coke ones.
Coke ones were great.
I did like
the Post Malones. Can we just admit that anything Post Malone touches pretty much has been good? The dude did country, killed it. He just on Saturday Night Live, he did Nirvana, killed it.
That was awesome.
Like, dude.
Because he's got a good team.
They're talking so much trash about us right now. They're just both of them are sitting on the couch talking shit. But everything I say, because they can't hear what you're saying. But Jonnie says you look like a gorilla. So huh? You're supporting it. Aaron's like, what did I say? I'm like, well, you're supporting it.
I didn't say watch the YouTube. Watch the YouTube. I didn't say nothing.
OG Oreo. You're yelling, watch the YouTube. She can't hear you, Jonnie.
I know she can't.
No. Post Malone ones are better. Wait a minute. Richard, Randy, you can't. No luck yet? Randy, if I have to smell you a package of Oreos, I will. I've done stranger things before.
You know, I'm going to add them to the Walmart order. Since the Walmart order didn't get here today because somebody...
You know what? Add 2 packs so we can send one to Randy. And I'll send you money. I don't know. Or buy it with a business card. I don't care. Mark says hi.
The Walmart order is... No.
Mark Brown?
She submitted it already. No, she didn't. Okay.
Yeah, the red velvet Oreos aren't that great.
I like the red velvet Oreos.
You know what we need to do? Because we're fat, is we need to just... I'll buy every flavor of Oreo that my store has. You buy every flavor of Oreo that your store has. And we just have like an Oreo taste test.
You know, Oreos are like $5 to $6 a bag, right?
Well, how many flavors your store has?
They have the original, the Post Malone ones. They have the...
Like, you don't need double stuff because we already know what extra shit tastes like. You don't need double stuff.
They have the chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter Oreos are good.
Peanut butter cream.
I've never seen those. Did you see that the new Little Debbie has Nutter Butter cream pies?
Not only that, did you see that they have extra large versions of their snack cakes?
Which snack cake? I've seen the extra large versions of like oatmeal cream pies and Star Crunch and stuff like that, but
yeah, like the zebra cakes.
Yeah,
they have big ones.
I don't know if I want that.
And the cosmic brownies, they have like giant cosmic brownies.
That I will like. I don't know about the zebra cakes. A zebra cake is just a Christmas tree cake with different colors.
Yeah, different colors. Yeah. So you can get the Christmas tree things. It's the same thing as a zebra cake.
It's the same.
Calm down.
It's the same thing. It's just not a tree. It's an octagon. It's
I
a
get
stop sign. It's not even a zebra. It's a stop sign.
Yeah, it's a Christmas thing. I know, whatever. But
yeah,
let's be real here.
So store-wise, not small batch bakery custom gourmet cookies. Store-wise, you can go to your Walmart and buy. What is the best store cookie?
Like over the counter cookie.
Over the counter, like not your local drug dealer. Over the counter, you can go and get a box or a bag or a sack.
It's like for me, it's a dead tie between Chips Ahoy and Oreos.
Okay, when you say Chips Ahoy, are you crunchy or are you soft?
I'm crunchy, but I only like the M&M candy crunchy or Chips Ahoy.
The rainbow ones, the rainbow.
Yeah, with the M&Ms in them. But if it comes down to like just chocolate chip, then it's the chewy. Because I like to put them in the microwave and they get warm, so it tastes like fresh baked. So like that's why I like those.
So are you gonna say that doesn't count? That's not over the counter.
That's not over the counter.
That's a bakery shop. I'm talking about the store. Mark, you get an F for not listening. Go to the back of the class, sir. You would say Chips Ahoy is better than Oreo?
But they're two different cookies too, so like
they are two different cookies.
I think I like Chips Ahoy. Yeah, I think I like Chips Ahoy more than.
Would they be better than the Pepperidge Farms in a little sack?
Oh, the Pepperidge Farm. I don't really dig on Pepperidge Farm that much though.
You know what my favorite is? And this is anybody that was a kid in the 70s and 80s will know this. It's from Archway. You used to see him on the Buzzo the Clown show when you're little watching a kid. The has to be iced, soft oatmeal cookie.
You know what? You're right. The iced oatmeal cookies are
soft, they do not the crunchy ones, the soft ones.
Yeah, you know what sells really good oatmeal iced cookies is the dollar store.
The soft ones?
Yeah, because my Audrey brought a pack, right?
Soft.
And I was eating them. And I was like, "Where are these from?" She goes, "The dollar store." I was like, "No way, no effing way that these are from the dollar store." Because the dollar store sells weird brands and weird stuff, And
hold on. Hello.
Hey, sorry to bother you.
Oh. I thought this was part of the show. I was like, "Oh my god, what the heck is going on?" No, but yeah, the dollar store had amazing oatmeal frosted cookies, and I was so surprised because dollar store, look next time. Really look at the stuff in your dollar store. Sometimes they have some brand name stuff, and sometimes they have like real off-brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but these cookies were like a weird off-brand name, which is the whole reason why I questioned it to begin with. And yeah, sugar cookies, yeah. You know what's cool too? The Danish butter cookies that come in the tin. If you're in someone's house, 50-50 chance it's either going to be cookies or it's going to be sewing material. Like thread and needles and all that other stuff. Or if they have kids, it's going to be full of crayons. So, that I like those. I forget what they're called though, but they're Danish cookies. They come in a blue tin. You guys should know what I'm talking about. Chicken and biscuit. Is it chicken and a biscuit? That's another thing. That's not a really cookie. That's kind of like a cracker. Because Mark, you going into cracker territory now. But yeah, chicken and a biscuit. Those are legit too. And they have a version of chicken and a biscuit that's actually vegan, but it's the Walmart brand. The actual chicken and biscuits have I think they have dairy in them, something like that. Butter cookies. Yeah, I'm going to be ordering from a bakery. Yeah, CEO sewing stuff. Exactly. $1 Girl Scout cookie. Oh yeah, yeah. So does Walmart. Walmart has their Great Value brand Thin Mints, and they're the same as you know, they're the same as the Girl Scout ones. Yeah, chicken and biscuit crackers. Yeah, those are good. No, I'm gonna be ordering. A member of the community has a family member who has her own bakery. So like, I'm gonna be ordering some stuff. Like her stuff looks really really good. She makes those really big Dubai chocolate bars that's filled with the phyllo dough and the pistachio and all that stuff. And I am going to be spending some money on that. Definitely, those bars look amazing, and also like she's got some cookies that look fantastic, like crazy looking cookies. So like that's where my money's gonna go to soon, you know. Because somebody ate them all. I don't think that Keebler is the copycat. I think that they outsource all their cookies to. Um, I feel like they outsource their cookies to the Girl Scouts, and the Girl Scouts use the same stuff, and you know, and they just slap their name on it. Protein wafer bars. There's okay.
My work never ends. That was my work.
Oh,
I won't discuss it. It's no
you
big
can't
deal.
discuss it
No,
anyway.
it's no big deal, but it's one of those things like how okay. Anyways, so back to I don't know, what are you guys talking about?
We will get into like cookies and crackers and stuff, and now the Keebler. I think Keebler.
Okay, so what did Frankie? What did you agree? Did you agree the Archway's the best? I missed half of this. We got to rewind, okay? And now I'm going backwards.
I think maybe the oatmeal, the frosted oatmeal cookies.
Oh, the ones shaped like flowers were good too. Yes. The what? The oatmeal cream cookies?
No, the oatmeal frosted cookies.
So the Twitch is talking about Grandma's sewing kit that used to have cookies in it. Those
that's
little
I
butter
was
cookies.
I was saying ones. That those butter cookies. It's either 50-50 chance. Either you're gonna have sewing materials in it, or you're gonna have cookies.
Yeah. I'm going back.
I want to be Stacy Keebler Elf.
Stacy Keebler Elf. Pentacle. Yes. So Frankie J knows what's up. So those the iced soft oatmeal ones are good. And I also you remember those I think Keebler had them. They don't make them anymore, but they were like little round kind of like white shortbread cookies that had a fudgy middle, like they're called fundamentals or something like that. They had the creamy fudge middle.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore, but those cookies. You know what? No, I can't. Let me see if I can find them.
Yeah, I ordered two bags of the Post Malone Oreos to my order. No, because this whole thing started with like, looking at the.
Oh no, those are muffins.
Muffins.
The fundamental muffins. I must have had my. No, here they magic middles. Okay, hold on. I'm all screaming into the phone.
You ever think sometimes we snack too much? Yeah.
Oh, we're fat kids.
Yeah.
Magic middles.
Oh yeah. I never had those, but
dude, we already know. I've never met a cookie that I did not like. I even eat oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh.
But I like. But if I had to go so Archway cookies are not easy to find. But if I had to go just regular, grab a pack of cookies, it's gonna be hard. But I would say the Pepperidge Farms are a little bougie, so not everybody can. Those aren't the first choice because they're a small pack and they're usually like $6. Mike V. The Petzl cookies, the Petzl they look like little waffle cookies, kind of squashed. They kind of like a waffle cone, but a flat circle.
Okay.
And they're kind of look like a giant snowflake, but it's a thin cookie.
Okay.
Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna have to say Oreo, and it would be Post Malone Oreo, even because it's my favorite. But I like the chewy Chips Ahoy because they're soft. I like molasses. Listen, molasses sticks to my asses. I love all cookies. Okay.
Now I was talking about the bakery that I sent you a link to.
Yeah, there's no website. I can't order from there.
No, you have to DM her.
That's bullshit. I don't like that.
I'll it's worth it. I'll do it.
I want the chocolate bar, the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit her up because she doesn't have she's doesn't have a website like that. So
here's a cookie that's good that most people don't eat. I think they're called chess cookies. It's like a shortbread rectangle, kind of looks like a postage stamp, but it has that layer of like a chocolate fudge disc on top.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes they're round, but they're square. Oh, let me see if I can find a picture.
Dark chocolate. I have Milanos in my vending machine at work.
That's fancy.
Yeah. And they have a shortbread with the raspberry.
These ones right here.
Oh, yeah.
Those cookies
are fancy. You have those with tea.
They're not expensive, though. They're not.
Dip them in tea.
No.
That's what I associate those with, tea. Like having, a nice cup of tea. Tea and biscuits.
Why did their hats look what their hats look like? It's supposed to be chess pieces, but they don't look like chess.
They look like a pacifier.
Oh, they look like something else. So what are your guys' favorites? So let's ask you guys in the chat if you've already said it.
I mean, now, people are firing off.
Pecan Sandies are good, but they wouldn't be my first choice. My dad used to love my birth father. They wouldn't be my first choice. That's what you eat like when there's no other cookie to eat, and you're like, yeah, I'll take some of those, right? But what is your guys' like? If you had to if you had to send you to the grocery store right now, and you can only pick one pack of cookies out of all the cookies, what are you picking?
Tea and Scones.
He's fancy. Those West Virginians are fancy.
You know what's like my guilty pleasure cookie, and I can only eat them when I'm in the mood for them, where I have to think about it and then remember how they taste like and be in the mood for, is it's a sandwich cookie, either they're store branded or even Oreo makes it. Is the yellow with the lemon flavored icing in the middle.
No,
that's my guilty pleasure cookie. Like sometimes it's like.
No, will I eat it? It's a cookie.
It's a funky flavor, but for some reason I get in the mood for them, and I have to have them.
Who in the living world hurt you, Tomahawk, as a kid? Who hurt you?
I'm good.
Who hurt you, Tommy?
Fruit. You know what I used to dip my chocolate chip cookies in, and it may sound weird, but it worked for me. Pepsi.
That's okay. Stroop waffles. TV is a fancy son of a gun.
I had a whole box of Stroop waffles. I was supposed to send to somebody, but I was like,
yeah. Ate them, yeah.
I ended up eating them all.
Now let's go with this. What is the worst cookie at the cookie store? And I will tell you, any lemon drop meringue cookie is the worst. I'll eat it because it's a cookie, but it's not my go-to. If I had to take a cookie and throw it in the toilet and be okay with it, that's the cookie. Really? Any lemon puffy cookie. I'm not a citrusy cookie guy. I want fudge and chocolate and
I don't know. It's just like peanut butter crunch. Like when I get in the mood for peanut butter crunch, I have to have it.
What's peanut butter crunch?
It's Captain Crunch, but it's peanut butter crunch.
Oh, He said nobody heard him. Tommy, somebody did. Somebody secretly hurt you very bad for you to dip an oatmeal cookie in fruit punch.
Oatmeal cookies and fruit punch.
That's what he said.
It sounds like a school lunch.
He said nobody hurt me. Why? Because you're dipping oatmeal cookies in fruit punch. Where's Adrian at? Adrian, his cousin. What the hell was that?
I don't know. Someone's bowling upstairs. Who knows?
Yeah. See, lemon desserts. Yes.
I don't know.
My wife loves lemon bars. Her mom would make homemade lemon bars.
Lemon bars are good.
I'll eat them because it's a fucking dessert. Pardon my French. But it's not my go-to.
See, that's why there's no one like me but me. Because like I like lemon cookies. Yeah, and everybody
TV saying fortune cookies are your least favorite cookie. That don't count. You don't go to the store to buy a fortune cookie. And notice how his favorite's a stroopwafel, least favorite is fortune cookie. He's on two sides of a fancy spectrum. Like, there's a whole world of cookies in between where you landed.
You know, I do enjoy it also is really crispy, thin chocolate chip cookies.
So my chocolate chip cookies have to be really, really thin and crispy or super fat and cakey.
Yeah.
I like my cookies like I like my women, either really thin and frail or fat and cakey. You know what I mean?
Any second, we're going to see Gary get punched across the face.
She's over there behind a glass door.
She can still reach him.
We weren't talking about you, so we're talking about cookies. And I said, I kind of like my women like I like my cookies. They have to be like a really thin, crispy cookie like a chocolate chip or really fat and cakey. That's how I like my women. So now she's flipping me off. Because my wife is neither fat and cakey or thin and crispy. No. Yeah. No, I won't see what she's all doing this.
Yeah. You gotta catch a nice right hook to that beard.
I was making a joke, it really wasn't. If my wife was a cookie, she'd be a fucking lemon drop cookie.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And you know what my son Kellen would be? A damn ginger snap. Now my wife's laughing. I don't understand the difference. See, Adrian, you need to talk to your primo because somebody hurt that boy. Oh yeah, Starbucks. They're good. Randy wants to know how comfortable my couch is.
Your other son would be an oatmeal raisin because he's an old man.
Yeah, Peyton would be an oatmeal raisin cookie because he's 18 or 17 going on 72. He's an old son of a bitch. I can eat lemons like cookies. Yeah. TV, you're weird. TV is such he's a nice guy, but if you look at him, he looks like rough on the edges, but that dude's smart as shit. And his cookies are on a whole nother world of... I don't understand him. It's like looking... TV, don't get offended. It'd be like if you look at somebody like, oh, that's Joe Dirt, but then he starts talking and he's like the smartest man in the world. That's TV. You don't expect TV to be that brilliant and like well-versed in things because he's a simple man, but he doesn't have simple tastes, as we can tell by his stroopwafel cookie.
I like stroopwafels. You know what you do with stroopwafels? You put them over the coffee.
My wife likes the stroopwafels too.
Yeah.
Speaking of the old man, I hear him coming down the stairs. You know what's funny? I've only slept on the couch once, and it was by choice.
Every time my wife is sick, I sleep on the couch because I don't want to get sick.
We just put a pillow in the middle of the bed and turn our backs. Like, fuck you, don't go to bed. Yeah. Man, I mean, I'm not sleeping on the couch. My bed's comfortable.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't want to get sick, so that's why I sleep on the couch when my wife is sick. I'm like, are you sick? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going on the couch, and that's it.
I can tell you what cookie my wife would not be, and that is an oatmeal raisin cookie, or what she calls them, imposter cookies, because one time she grabbed one thinking it was a chocolate chip cookie, but it wasn't. It was an imposter, and it was a raisin cookie.
That is like, why everybody collectively hates oatmeal raisin cookies, because that has happened. That has happened to me also. You bite into it, you think it's chocolate chip.
And now she's talking. She's agreeing. Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah.
I like oatmeal raisin cookies. Now, if I went to grab a cookie thinking it was chocolate chip and it was oatmeal raisin, I'd be upset. Yeah. I would still eat it because it's a cookie.
I throw it away.
But sir.
Garbage.
Even if it's a lemon cookie, you don't throw it away. You eat it. So have you ever had the oatmeal no-bake cookies? I think that's what he's talking about. The oatmeal with a chocolate. It's like a cocoa oatmeal kind of oat cookie. No. The no-bakes. You can make them peanut butter or cocoa. Those are delicious. Have you ever had haystacks where they take like caramel peanut butter stuff and they use like those chow mein noodles, those crunchy ones, and they make haystack cookies? Never had that?
No.
Maybe that's a poor white person thing. I don't know.
I never heard of that. That's the first.
You're a fancy Catholic school New Yorker. What do you know about haystack cookies? Oh yeah, she doesn't like bananas either.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I like bananas.
See, Randy knows what the no-bake cookies are. Chocolate and peanut butter. I mean, I'll take them both. I prefer the chocolate, but I'll take them both. I mean, it's a cookie.
Yeah, it's cookies.
You know what? I love cake too, but there's one cake I will not eat. Fruitcake. Whoever eats fruitcake has a damaged soul.
I looked at fruitcake and I was like, I'm not trying that.
That's worse than dipping your oatmeal cookies in fruit punch.
Yeah, I won't touch fruitcake. It just looks weird. Yeah.
Do you know there's only ever been one fruitcake ever made in life and it just keeps passed around to everybody?
Yeah,
there's only one in existence.
I believe it.
It's the same fruitcake. Like if you came to my house for a Christmas party and if you brought a fruitcake, you'd be disinvited and you'd be turned away at the door.
So everybody who has Gary's address, he wants fruitcake for Christmas. Everybody send him fruitcake.
Send me fruitcake, and I'm gonna send something.
You're gonna get like 10 fruitcakes delivered to his house.
See, Mike and I are together. I'll eat any cookie. I mean, I like the fact that the flavor, like a lemon cookie, it's not my favorite, but it's a cookie, so I'm gonna eat it, right? Yeah. I think we've established that I will eat a cookie. They both have peanut butter. I mean, you could put. We've talked for like 50 minutes about cookies.
Yeah, well, it's a very relatable subject. So that we can reveal that the new brand is going to be cookie related. Every cent's going to be a cookie. All the labels, the arts are going to be cookies with happy faces on them.
Crumble Beard Co. There you go.
It.
We got it. Crumble Beard Co. Cookie flavor scent. You're gonna smell like
CBC.
You're gonna smell like you were sniffing Betty Crocker's ass all day.
That's right. Fresh out the bakery.
Fresh out the bakery. So fresh.
So our artists get to drawing, cookies with arms and legs and a little happy.
Look at me! Oh, yeah. My shoulder. Ow. I got a bad shoulder. Oh, my goodness.
That'd be awful. Watch somebody actually do that shit now. Watch somebody come out with...
Crumble Beard Co. Cookie Beard.
That would sell. Anything will sell. All that stuff will sell.
The Cookie Beard Co. Dessert beard, and like every scent smells like food. That would be so easy.
I can see an angry chocolate chip guy with a beard. He's just like, he's got a tattoo on his arm. He's like,
you could do. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm not sure. I like a tobacco leather cookie. I mean, now I'm intrigued.
With a bite taken out. Yeah. See. You can. The imagination, we can make anything. We can make anything happen, man. It's so cool.
Oh my goodness. She's late to the game.
Ellie, you're so late. Oh my god.
Now I will tell you, Ellie sent me a batch of cookies one time. I don't know what was in them. They're like stoner cookies because they had like chocolate chips and potato chips and.
Yo.
Hey. On a 12-year-old and that one, how much do you think that'd be? Those are buds, so ungrounded, so they're compact.
Someone at school, 12-year-old got bud.
Wow.
Kid at school caught it.
Yeah, that's 12?
Yeah, 12.
How much the whooping.
I'd say a couple thousand minimum.
Not a couple thousand.
1,000 minimum. You know how
much
that
is? That's not, dude. You need to learn how to price your drugs. Go. He's like a couple thousand. If you're paying a couple thousand for that, then you
can
stop.
No,
smoking.
Sorry.
I sell it. I don't do it. I sell it.
Well, anybody buys that for a couple thousand needs to be checked. They don't deserve it. It's 2 sandwich baggies with like maybe 12 bucks. Well, it's a couple thousand. First of all, but let's not discuss this on YouTube.
Yeah,
Second of all, We're not talking drug prices. What's wrong with you?
Where you come from right now?
I mean, I can't question who his father is because if you knew my history,
you know the whooping.
He's so special. He always he's made jokes all the time about things he shouldn't make jokes about. Travis is laughing because
if I caught my kid and my kid does something stupid like that,
no, my kids don't do that. He
no, I know, but I'm saying jokes. That that was a kid actually did that.
Oh yeah,
I would just oh my god.
Travis like $20. Especially now that it's basically legal everywhere, you can't mark it up.
Yeah. I would still tune my kid up though, like pretty good.
Oh, I'd beat their ass.
I don't hit my kids, but if they did something, when they're older and they do something like that, it would be on. They would see the real dad. They'll meet their father that day.
If I found, say he brought home 2 pounds of weed, I'd call the cops on him and turn over 1.5 pounds of weed. Why? He came home with 1.5 pounds of weed. No, I did. I had 2 pounds. See, now he's a liar.
I'll tell him everything. He's lying now. Book him.
Book him. You can't trust this kid. He brought home 1.5 pounds of weed. He doesn't know how to count. It was 2 pounds. Huh? You gonna take a shower? You gonna go use your sack suds? Did you wash your ass today? So then you have dirty smelling. You don't have a clean sack. Chancla.
That's right.
Dude, if you guys could spend just a day with my son Kellen, Kellen's a clown. He's a clown. He's funny. See, there you go. But yeah, my dad turned me into the cops and he stole my weed. Yeah. No, you only brought home 1.5 pounds. Do better. Oh man. This was a good stream. And we didn't even come in here with anything to talk about other than the little Shopify horrors. But I mean, this is what it is. I enjoyed talking to everybody in the chat. I hope we'll see now we say weed and Steven shows up. Yeah. It's funny, we talk about weed, we get Steven, Ellie, and Travi all show up at the same time.
They're like
It is funny because I know all 3 of them partake. Yeah. But yeah, now did you guys in the chat have? I mean, 15 of y'all still hanging around. Do you guys have a good hangout? I'm glad we could entertain. Now I'm kind of excited to bring the new. Now we have a lot of work to do. But you know what? I'll tell you, the stress with the Shopify shit. I feel like I'm not stressed about it now because you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
And now we got a new direction. We got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You missed the update. Here's the update, Archie. Rewind 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then you'll catch it. No, basically, Shopify stole our store. It's down. We can't get our domain name back. We can't get nothing. There's no explanation, no reason. They don't know why it's happened other than they're doing it, so they have to know why. So we had to make some decisions, and recreating it on another platform with not having our domain name would be difficult. So we just said, you know what? Not difficult, just not. It didn't make sense. So we said, you know what? If we're going to spend all this energy on redoing this, let's evaluate if we want to stay the same or revamp. So we're going to go with revamp.
Yeah.
It was Frankie J is my spirit animal. See, look. So my G-Lu, that sounds cool, right? I want a name where it could be like a name and then an initial. Can't be like Gary L. That don't sound cool. Frankie J, that's dope. Jonnie G, that's cool. I got screwed.
Hey.
I didn't have a talk to my parents.
You know, this whole thing, I almost changed my name.
Your last name?
No, I was legit was gonna go to the courts and change my name and everything.
Why?
Because I don't want this to ever be a thing ever again. Because I don't have a middle name. I don't have a middle name. I have a first and last name. My parents did not give me a middle name. So my name is common globally. Yeah. You know?
It is. Oh yeah, because you're an international thug.
I got stopped at customs going to Punta Cana.
Yeah. Products are staying. The products aren't changing, Josh. And Shade, my artist is gonna be pissed. But the last art that he created, the self-portrait art, we can revamp some stuff on it, but we can still use it, which is out of respect for him.
Anything unreleased we could use. You know,
we just got to like alter
it
a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, but like Kellen, his is Kellen. His last name is hyphenated, but it's Kellen Brick, or we call him Kelly B. That's cool, Kelly B.
Yeah.
You got Peyton Brooks. You call him Pay B, Peyton Brooks, Peyton B. That's all right, PB. Gary L, Gary J. I got G Lou, which is cool. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm changing my name. I'm gonna go to the courts. I'm gonna be Frankie J. Part 2. Frankie. I'm gonna be Frankie JJ. Frankie J Jr. I'm doing it because it's a cool name. No, we're not. Dad Beards is dead. So what did Jay say? So you're saying the new site will only be under Gary's name this time, just in case? Yeah, I'm not adding Johnny's name to shit because apparently he's a criminal.
They just didn't have my photo ID. So, like, apparently my name is very common globally. So, I don't know. I mean, record-wise, if you pull my abstract, I have a very clean record. I got like one ticket in my entire life. That's it. I never had to run in with the law. Like, my record is squeaky.
Apparently, you're an international man of criminal behavior in the Shopify layer.
I get it. I am a law-abiding citizen. My record is clean. My credit score is good.
Where did Snoop go? No. Snoop doesn't get put away for Snoop Stoops 24/7, 365. They put Snoop away for Christmas. Free Snoop. Hashtag free Snoop. Too bad we're not doing a giveaway. Hashtag free Snoop. She's such a hater. I can't say that. Yeah. Nobody puts Snoop in the corner, okay? You can't say that? What do you mean? I can't say that. I don't know what Shay's talking about.
No, we're talking about record. I was talking about my record. I'm squeaky.
Nothing illegal till you get. Oh, no, yeah. Shay's an international man of mystery, too. But let's get back. Frankie JJ. Frankie, can I be Frankie Jr.? Frankie J? Free Snoop. See? Tommy says a free Snoop. Free Snoop.
Free Snoop.
Spell it backwards. Poon surf. Poon surf. Oh, I just got the text like, oh, we get to have a 5:15 a.m. wake up call to talk about the work tomorrow. Yay. Free Snoop tells backwards. He goes like this. Kellen is such a weirdo. He's a fun kid to have. Like, he pisses me off 9 times out of 10, but he does it in a hilarious way.
I get it
like right before I decided to knock the snot out of him, I said, you know what, you're funny, so I won't do it. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I love my kids. But yeah, so Frankie didn't say I could. Now I'm gonna start a petition. I'm gonna be Frankie JJ.
So for me to change my name, it would cost me
Frankie J said, do your
thing.
Got you. Dab up.
How much is it to change your name in your state?
I don't know. I did it. So I did legally change my name when I was 18 in Arizona, but it's just you pay like the filing fee. And I did that because I took my stepdad's last name, but I had to wait till I was 18 because the sperm donor wouldn't sign off on anything, so I had to wait. So after I got home from boot camp, we changed.
Nice.
Yeah. So Lewis isn't my born name.
That's true. That's a good. Guilt by association is a real thing.
Huh?
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just for knowing you. I'm like, your wife hates me just because I'm friends with you.
It's $250 just to start the process to changing my name in Jersey. So
I think I talked over you. You want to change your name so you have a middle name?
Yeah, I think if I add a middle name, I would run into less staff.
I'm going to tell you, just if you're going through that process, just change your name to Jonnie Grooms legally.
No, I can't do that.
Johnny, you make your current last name your middle name, and then Grooms your new last name. So you have 2 last names. I like that because now you would be officially the best name in the beard game, right? Like Chris likes to say. The most unique name in the beard game.
No, everybody will have to. I think everybody in the household will have to change their last name. Then.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have to. Did you see that Chris did a Beyond? He ate some vegan thing the other day. Is it Beyond Meat or Impossible something?
I didn't see it.
Listen, you know what? Now we know. He talked about earlier he has to have a colonoscopy. It's because all this shit he's eating for his videos. It makes sense now. All these microwave nasty foods he's
that's
eating
a lot of
for
chemicals.
the sake of letting us know. Hey, you don't have to put your body through that for me to know it's not good. That's why he has a colonoscopy. That's why drinking the poop juice isn't going well because all those microwave meals are coming out now. We solved it. I don't know if Chris is still here. He's probably on the toilet.
His name is Jeff. I knew a guy's name was Jeff.
No. There's that musician guy, Philip Phillips.
Oh. But that's his stage name or his real name?
His real name. If your last name's Phillips, why would you name your kid Philip?
I'm going to name my son Lewis.
No.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Lewis.
You're an idiot.
My daughter's name's going to be Lois.
My oldest son wants a name. What, Lois?
Lewis.
My oldest son, whose name is Jonnie, he wants a name. He likes the name Carlisle. He goes, I'm going to name my son Carlisle. It's like, well, don't call him late for dinner. I don't know. Or it's because of Twilight. Oh, yeah. Shade sent me a video of microwaves and the radiation. As I was microwaving my dinner, I was watching it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Hiromi the homie. I mean, you're only an hour and 44 minutes late, and we're 14 minutes over. But better late than never. You missed a lot, Michael, so you're going to have to go back and replay squat it. But in the meantime, all cookies are good, even if they're disgusting lemon cookies. You don't dip your oatmeal cream cookies in fruit punch. If so, somebody hurt you as a child, right? Don't say your wife is you don't say you like thin cookies and thick cookies like you like your women because your wife gets mad. Jonnie really loves his wife, but he loves to piss her off.
She's mad right now, so
he has no middle name, so he's going to change his middle name to Frederick. I'm going to become Frankie JJ, so we could. I want to be part of the. I want to have a cool where I can have a name and an initial. I want to have a cool.
You know, my mechanic has a middle name already assigned to me. Like when I get the invoices and some of that, it has my middle name on it. It has a middle name on it.
What's it say?
Matthew. I don't know why he put Matthew there, but like it's my first name and then Matthew and my last name, and I'm like, I don't know who Matthew is, but I keep getting bills with. So I'm like, that makes what? I'll legally make that. Why not?
No, you know what? Because your first name and then Matthew and then I know what your last name is. They don't go together. You're like the whitest Latino ever if you go by that name.
That's by design. By my parent, my
your parents did it on purpose?
Yeah, my mom did it on purpose.
Because I know your ethnicity, so your Jonathan and Matthew do not go with your given birth name.
I know it's they grew up in a really hard time, so like they did that.
Thinking like if your name was Kyle Franklin Gonzalez, makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Snoop got put into the shed with Christmas. Should never happen.
Should have never happened.
Frankie JJ. You know what? Hold on. Is it too late to change it?
I've actually had 2 different last names. So,
she's had 3 different last names, been married 4 times.
Oh, I've had two last names.
Like if you get married, you don't have to like do any paperwork to change your last name. You just change it on your stuff. So just pretend you got married to Audrey Grooms, and then now you're just Jonnie Grooms.
I don't know. And I didn't want to spend the $250. And I have to go to the courts, and I have to go actually have to go there You know what I'm saying? I got time for it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, screw it. And I just have to deal with it every time it pops up if something happens. The reason.
I didn't want to put your real last name in there because, it's a secret.
Everybody who's getting orders has my, because I didn't put it under Dad Beers. I use my name and everything. So everybody who's getting orders is gonna get my name.
Randall is not a very Hispanic. I can't see Randy's picture. Yeah, that's not a very Hispanic name.
Neither is Evan.
Evan.
That's
Yvonne. I don't know.
No, you wouldn't pronounce it Yvonne.
Kelly, this is how weird my son is. He goes, I don't like my middle name anymore. Just being silly. He goes, my new name is Young Baby Girl Stewart. I'm like, what?
What?
Because Young Baby YBG Stewie. I'm like, you're an idiot. So at his futsal game, which is indoor soccer last week, I'm like, yo, go Stewart! He's like looking around and he smiles. He's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, you're an idiot. Call him Stewie.
Big Stew.
Chalupa. So when I was in the Marine Corps, my gunner used to call me King Chalupa because I used to love I had the little the Taco Bell dog, and you push it. Leisure. Yeah. But all right.
For a nice fat chalupa now.
Do they even sell those anymore?
I think so. Yeah.
Do they? You want a fat chalupa or a fupa? When did fupa become a thing?
I don't know. It's been around for a while. Tom's middle name is Matthew.
So is Tommy's first name Tommy or is it Thomas? Because if it's Thomas and his middle name is Matthew and I know his last name, that is like two different. That's like Jonnie. It's like they try to gringofy you so bad. Maurice, so it's like Maurice without the S. Marie. Like the Mrs. wife, Maurice.
Marie. Yeah.
Mary E. I always think it's funny when people have these unique names and they spell them in a weird way, and then they get mad when you can't figure out how to spell it. Like, how am I supposed to know how to spell that shit? Or you go to the amusement parks and they have all those like cups with your name on it, and you never find your name.
Yeah, you never find it. Right. That's what Audrey runs into. That she never finds her name, and it's weird because
I can find my name. My wife's name's not as easy to find, which is weird because it's a very common girl's name. But those little cups and stuff with your names on it. Kellen's is hard to find. Peyton is usually, we can find it with a P-A. It's hard to get his P-E because he's P-E-Y.
Oh.
Yeah. Just thought, hey, Pendeco, what is it? Who knows if he's still here?
The closest I've ever found was Kelin.
I've never seen that. What are you eating?
I'm throwing this way. This
Oh, your sauce. Your sauce. Dang, he said, wow, Archie. Put the government name out there. And it's funny, he still calls him Archie, and that's not even his name. I know that's Adrian. So Tommy's even like, I'm not going to say your name, even though you dined me out, pendeco.
I know, he's got his whole name out there.
Oh. Mikkel? Dang, now see we're having we're just gonna sit back and let y'all fight on screen. We'll just highlight it.
He's like, his middle name is this, and he lives here.
And in second grade, he called me a poopy head, and Mrs. Thomas said so they normally sketchy individuals. Michael, right? I agree with you. We know too much. We can never hang out together because we know way too much about each other that we get in trouble. You know what's funny when Jonnie and I hang out? We're not this lively. We're not He's always trying to get me in trouble, though, and do crazy things. He tried to take me. There's like some brothel down the street from his house. He tried taking me to. I'm like, Johnny,
I don't try to take.
I don't need to go to these things.
Listen, you don't need to say this stuff out loud, man.
I was only being silly. Like, you didn't have to like admit that there was a legit brothel.
Oh man!
But there's like this bar opening up like a block away from Johnny's. I'm like, oh, you go there? He goes, well, I'm not trying to get drunk with these idiots in this town.
Not
like,
this town. No. Yeah. I'll go to another town.
Johnny kind of does live in a cool area where like just down the way there's all kinds of cool little things on this.
Oh yeah, we have I think about 5 or 6 different Spanish food restaurants, and each one is a different country. Like we have a Brazilian one now, we have a Peruvian one, an El Salvadorian one, and we have a legit.
I want to go to the El Salvadorian one because they'll have pupusas. I love pupusas.
Oh yeah.
Now, last time I was at Johnny's, he took me to a steakhouse, and they only had one type of steak on the menu. Everything else on the menu was non-steak related. They had one steak. I'm like,
it's not a steakhouse. It's.
Oh, it's a steakhouse.
No, it's not, because they only have one type of steak. It's not a steakhouse.
Obviously, it's not a real steakhouse, but it's trying to be a steakhouse.
I guess it's just called the.
The dude, and I even said, give my sides to Johnny because I'm not eating that shit. Just give me the steak, and he brings it on the same plate. I'm like, no, I didn't want it touching my.
It got closed. We did have one, but it got closed.
The burlesque?
It didn't get business.
I'm not going into any kind of exotic anything in your neighborhood ever. Because although I do like your neighborhood,
we didn't scope out. We didn't scope out the main street and the surrounding area of the main street before we bought the house. It's something we should have done. Because if I knew what's there now, I wouldn't buy the house here. We would have went a couple of towns over or something.
I mean, I like your town, but I wouldn't
It's okay. It's good that the area I live in the town is quiet, and it's a very working class town side of town. The other side of town is sketchy.
Ellie's got a new picture. Look at her looking all fancy. I think she. What do you call children born in whorehouse? Brothel sprouts. All right, so we've gone way over 8 hours. Our 8:30. 8:30 is like our deadline. Because at 9:00, Johnny turns into what's a gremlin turn into when he gets water on? A mogwai or what is it?
Mogwais and mogwais, and then I think they turn to gremlins after they get wet, and they eat after midnight.
Only if Tommy Matthew comes with us. Next time we get an order for Tommy, we're gonna put, thanks for the order, Thomas Matthew. We'll forget by then. All the names. You know what's funny? I bet you there's a lot of misspelled names in your neighborhood.
It's the crack.
I don't think they have sweet. Do they have sweet tea in your neighborhood?
They have sweet tea in Walmart.
Then the answer is no, Shade. Yeah. Do you have Milos at your Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah. Mogwai turn into gremlins. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. I turn to a gremlin when it gets too late.
Yeah. All right. With that said, we want you to mourn. You only get till midnight. You can mourn the death of Dadbeard. And then we will rejoice in the birth of something new that you'll find out later. And that's it. No. You don't like Milo's? I mean, that's not like the best, but it's store-bought. Milo's is probably as best as you can get.
You get sweet tea at Walmart and at Popeyes.
Huh? Yeah, you shut up. Huh? What'd you say?
You can get sweet tea at Popeyes and Walmart and McDonald's.
That's not like real.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like sweet. I'm not a sweet tea drinker because I don't know. It's just feels weird when I drink it.
Yeah. But all right. So, what are you staring at me for?
I'm not, because I'm watching you staring at
me.
So
I want you to write me a research paper on why you price weed wrong.
I price it high so I can make more money.
I'm in mourning. Yeah.
Because that weed prices have gone up.
But hey, everything will be good.
Prices have gone up.
No.
Inflation.
It's still damn tariff. We're tariff
Yeah, that's.
We cannot go into all of that right now because we seriously have
No.
to.
Oh yeah, I ain't trying to have that conversation. I hear enough of it elsewhere. Oh my goodness. Who's all right. Well,
Yeah, so we'll give it to Friday, and then see what happens with Shopify.
yeah, I'll tell you what's gonna happen with them. They can eat a fart.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Thanks, Nixon. Let's just blame everything on Nixon.
I like the thanks Obama better. It's just funny to hear. Yeah, thanks Obama.
That can cause a lot of hate too. So I'd rather not do that. So weird. All right. Well, with that said, it's time for Jonnie to go before he turns into a gremlin. He's got to get up in 6 hours.
2:45. Yeah. Oh, wait, 2:45.
You have to be at work at 4 and get up at 2:40. I'd be rolling out of bed at 3:40.
By the time I get out of bed and take a shower and get ready for the day, it's already almost 3:30. So
you were way too slow.
And I work like 20 minutes from my house, so I
oh,
travel time and all that stuff. So
I thought you were closer than that.
No, it's like 20 minutes.
Do it.
So
I don't know.
That's why I wake up as late as I possibly can. That's as late as I can wake up. I tried waking up at 3, and I got to work like a few minutes late, and it sucked, and I was like angry about it. So my anxiety won't let me.
I feel that.
I got to be there. If I'm not early, I'm late. That's
yeah.
You've been to the airport with me.
Oh, you're a pain in the ass. Well, that's a whole nother stream. We're gonna get there 2 hours early. Oh, that's not enough time. We got to be there by my flight's at 8 in the morning. Got to be there at midnight. No. All right, everybody. We had a great time. Thanks for taking us past 8:30. You shut up. We had a lot of conversations, not a talk. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your week. There's lots of other activities going on this week, and we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.